Okay, uh, so I decided to go live for this. I don't know how this is gonna work. Who knows? 2019. Yeah, 2018. End of 2018 sucked, guys. And so let me tell you guys something. Plan on coming back in 2019. I gotta fix the computer. I have to get it fixed. It sucks. It crashed. So I had planned on going ahead and recording a video, and I was like, screw that. You know what? We're just gonna go live. Nothing worked out, and so live with an update, a live update. I'm trying to hold my drink in one hand and try to hold this, and it's very bad lighting in here, and I don't know. I like this, but I don't like portrait. I don't like portrait. Um, so yeah, uh, nobody's probably gonna see this, until I, say, "Hey, I was live." So let's go ahead and get on to this because I'm not gonna be on here very long. There's some stuff that I need to take care of and sleep. So let's talk about YouTube streaming to YouTube right now. So it is bad lighting. Sorry, guys. If I said that already, I don't know what I'm talking about. So, streaming to YouTube is not going to be the normal thing that I'm going to be doing. I think now my YouTube is going to become a backup for a lot of the things that I do on Twitch. I'm hoping that I can start doing Twitch again, and just have some fun. It's a lot easier for me to get up in the morning, um, and stream to Twitch and then go to work, and I don't have to be bothered by the annoying SEO. And sorry, my hand's gonna fidget this whole entire time. But so me and my wife have moved. For those of you that did not know, um, we have moved, and the computer's still broken. It's pissing me off, guys. Um, it's not fun to say that your source of entertainment is broken, and you know I don't know what else to do right now besides work and then come home and watch a movie, and that's basically it. And that's basically what's everything's been happening um, right now. And so, um, going over to Twitch for those of you guys that have loved watching me and my wife play. Me and my wife will probably play a little bit on Twitch. Not a big. We're probably not gonna do very big on Twitch unless if I get bigger on Twitch and then say, hey, subscribe to this channel or follow this channel in case it comes live, because then you get to see both me and my wife. So that's gonna be one thing. And um, about the things that we have not finished on YouTube. I know I have Assassin's Creed and I have Dead Space, and then me and my wife were doing Magica. The Magica stuff is going to be moved to Twitch automatically. We're not going to be doing any for the channel anymore. I know it sucks, but I don't think very many people were interested in a lot of the things that we did um, on there, and I think that the outtakes and stuff would be a lot better than just watching us play. So, um, if you want to watch us play, our Twitch is a Bad Gamers Duo. Now, given that we haven't updated since October, just after or just before the computer crashed. Sorry. It's gonna take a while for us to get back, and also follow me over there on Twitch at EplxPro TV. And so yes, things are going to be changing, and I know I'm going back and forth because I'm trying to get this thing over with, and I don't want to sit here and just yammer on or yak on about what I feel like that's not going to happen. Um, so, regarding Assassin's Creed and Dead Space, I plan on streaming that stuff to the end. Um, we might have a little bit more fun streaming that to the end. I don't know whether or not I'm going to premiere it on YouTube or Twitch. I don't know what's going to happen. Um, but you know what? I think we're gonna ultimately it's coming to YouTube because that's where the series started. So ultimately, it's gonna stay there. Um, there is a way that I want to do things on Twitch. I'm gonna have a random game night, and that night would be like, okay, let's say if my main game was Skyrim, and so for however many days that I stream during the week, we play Skyrim, and then that one day out of the week that I stream, we're going to pick a random game and we play that game until completion. Like if I wanted to play more of the Assassin's Creed games, we would play Assassin's Creed until I actually finished on that day. And that would be like the one thing a week. That's how I want to do it. That's one of those things. And I know Twitch is more about our streaming's more about, hey, you take one game and you just follow it till like you just keep going. Uh, that's gonna be a little bit hard for me. Like I know that there's some people that are playing Fortnite, and they play Fortnite, and that's all they do is play Fortnite. And so I was not gonna be playing Fortnite. Just saying, not gonna be playing Fortnite. Um, Diablo. um, Diablo is gonna be one of those games that I'm gonna be playing. Uh, it's going to be. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I have been playing Diablo lately since I've been back and got into the Necromancer. Hey guys, it has been. I uninstalled World of Warcraft, Diablo, everything from my computer, just to make room for everything else that I was doing. Um, and I want to get back into it because I've been having so much fun. And but no World of Warcraft. I'm done. Keep telling people this. I already had a message yesterday. Hey, come back to World of Warcraft. I'm like, no, thank you. But anyways, guys, this has been a hard year for me. And 2019 looks brighter. I hope in a couple of days that I am able to show off the game room. We're gonna have a game room. We're not gonna have like our bed in the background or something like that, and you get to see the brick walls because the house is made of brick. Yes, our house is well cinder blocks. It's made of cinder blocks. Makes it difficult for some things, but maybe we'll just change the color of the room to be like green. Make everything green. Make the floor and everything green. Everything in the room is gonna be just green, so it can look like we're floating in space or something. I don't know. It's stupid, but yeah, I've been talking for 11 minutes, and nobody can buy. I figured nobody can buy, but it's going to YouTube, and I can't mess up because it's still going to YouTube, and everybody would have already seen this. So, um, what else I got to talk about? I can go on and talk about whatever I want to right now. I got I got this much left. I can stay here until I finish my bottle. No, a couple more sips and I'll be out. It doesn't take me long to just get sleepy off of any type of alcohol. Um, like I can drink, but you better have a bed for me because I'm gonna go. It's like I'm gonna knock out. But a lot of times, y'all would see me drinking on a lot of the um, Marvel versus uh, no, not Marvel versus the stupid Marvel superheroes game. God, that went too long. We played that game for about a year, and we maxed it out. But a lot of times I was drinking on there, and I only had one, and that one was just enough for me to say, okay, we're done for the night. I'm out. You know, it's not that I don't get drunk off of it. It's not I don't get a drunk off one. I just get sleepy. It's kind of hard to explain to somebody. It's like, oh, so you get drunk after one? No, no. This is what 13% alcohol, and those ones are that one is what 5%, 5%. I can drink most people under a table, but alcohol is very scarce in this house because if you have alcohol in this house, it disappears, and it's not me that does it. It's not my wife either. We're actually living with somebody. Well, they were moving out, but it's okay. But maybe I show the house around another day when it's a little bit more fixed up. Um, and I gotta say, home is what you put into a place. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't matter how you live. It doesn't matter if I was gonna try to figure out some quirky way to talk about the sink over here. Listen, I tell you guys, for the amount of time that I've worked in delis and not meat shops, but delis and bakeries. Look, I am used to the triple sink, the sanitize, wash, uh, and rinse type sinks, and that's what they put in this house. And I'm like, okay, that's fine, that's fine. And then when somebody put a steel table, stainless steel table in the room, and I'm like, that's fine too. At least I know I can trust it. You know, But this is just me going on. There's not going to be any purpose for this video. Now, just me going on. So happy New Year's to everyone out there. And my wife is asleep because she has to get up early in the morning. And go to work early in the morning, and I go to work in the afternoon. So, you know, we don't get to see each other very much anymore. Not like we used to. She used to work somewhere else, and she just used to go get off at 2 o'clock in the morning, or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, not in the morning. She'd go to work at 2 o'clock in the morning, and then we'd see a whole bunch of each other because I would get off at like 5, and we'd have the rest of the day, or I would get off at 3 or something stupid like that, and have the rest of the day to ourselves. But right now, it's just really hard to have a day together besides Sunday. It looks like I'm gonna be off Sunday, so I guess it's gonna be those days that Sunday you gotta go to church. Not that I don't go to church that often, not often as I really think I should. But that's things that I don't talk about on my channel. I don't talk about my religious beliefs, and I don't talk about my beliefs about government. One day, one day, I think one day I'll do it. I'll talk about my, beliefs about government, and I will say this: I'm neither a Democrat or a Republican or any other thing. I pick. Oh, reconnecting. Because the internet sucks here? No, the internet's pretty good. That was pretty good. It connected pretty fast. So, yeah, guys. Oh, I've never done it from my phone like this before, so it's a little bit different. I don't know the quality of it, and I hope that we can get things rolling in another month or so. A lot of things happened. Like yesterday, we were, you know, we are driving around, and I'm going to do the thing with my phone. But I don't think you could see this. So, like, we're sitting in the car, and it's sitting there, boom, dun, 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 dun. And I was like, what in the world is wrong with this car? It's like, boom, dun, 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 dun. And so I tell my wife, okay, there's a Walmart there. We got to get stuff anyways. Let's go ahead and pull into this Walmart. And so we pull into the Walmart, and the guy says, "Oh yeah, you just needed alignment. There's not anything wrong." It's like, "Hey, do y'all do alignments? How much are they?" And he goes, "Well, if you go to this guy over here, it's about $40." Yeah, and we don't do alignment. So Walmart didn't do alignment. So we went shopping at Walmart. Give me a second. We're shopping at Walmart. Got stuff that we needed for the house, and then we went over to what is it, like Dollar Tree, and we got more stuff for a dollar. You know, my wife bought a bottle of Fabuloso. It was like $1. And I was like, okay, Fabuloso is Fabuloso. It's $1. Small bottle. We don't really need. We don't have no carpet here. All we have to do is mop. So, anyways, we go out, and then we get back to the car, and my wife is. We had parked on the far end of the whatever parking lot. My wife's sitting there going, looking, and she says, "What the hell is that on our tire?" And I started to look, and there's a tear on the tire, and the tire looks like really bad. I'm like, "Look, we're not going far on this thing. We don't know if we're gonna get back to Walmart in time for either it's Sunday, so they close early on a Sunday, I think, and so we get there and I tell the guy, look, there's something extremely wrong with our tire, and can you tell me how much it is to replace the tire? And so he goes outside, he looks at the tire, he looks, make, model, and everything. And he's like, oh, yeah, it's going to be $90. It's like, okay, $90. And it's like, but I'm going to need to do this to it and this to it. And so you're looking around $130. And like, great, money that we need that we don't have right now. We did have, but kind of needed that money. So we end up buying a new tire. And so it's just one of those issues that pops up that you never know that it's going to happen. And uh, you tell my wife that we need to have like an emergency fund, because for that to happen again is gonna hurt us. And we're already planning on buying new tires, because the rest of the tires look pretty bad too, because we've had this car since bought this car before we moved to Texas. We were in Alabama, and now we're back in Alabama. But um, we bought the car here, and we're still financing it. And so if all comes to worst, we could always do a trade in, and we could always trade it in for like something else, and just keep going. It's like, hey, if it gets worse, what we can always do, just trade it in and get a brand new car. Whew. Normally, I don't drink this much. I don't really drink that much at all. Um, Actually, I'm not used to drinking something higher in alcohol volume. Getting a little tired, but if I could push through it, and I could just like I can drink. But here I am trying to attempt myself to get drunk, and it's not working because I'm not drinking enough. And I can sit here. I have been doing 23 minutes. Who's gonna sit here and watch this stuff? After all the updates, sitting here, it's lonely on a New Year's. Oh, it's not New Year's. Well, yeah, New Year. I was gonna say New Year's Eve. It's like sitting here alone with my alcohol on New Year's. And maybe I sleep really good tonight. But yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. My dogs are really smart. They keep on getting out of their pen. We have Cujo and Bear. They're Bear he's like the mother. The mother can get out of anything. She's a small dog, and she is crazy. She jumps, and she's hyper. She pit and tear wild and hyper, and then like her two boys are, one is super shy and really smart, and I want to say one is and really stupid. Um, my wife considers the dog we call Cujo like Scooby Doo's uncle that's really stupid or something. Uh, I don't remember the Scooby Doo names. I had to look the stupid thing up. Um, but I just called him Cujo Doo just for fun of it. But his name is Cujo, and Bear is a big, huge, fluffy muscle of a bear. He has long hair and everything, and Cujo just looks like Cujo. Lean, but he's lean. He's not, he's not a Saint Bernard, so we don't know what type of dog he's mixed with, but that dog is crazy. He barks at everything, moves, and Bear just hides in the corner. But Bear's the smart one. Bear stays away. And so the new thing we got here, I can show you a little bit. We used to have fish over there in the house that we used to live in Texas. But my wife has now acquired these fish right here. Um, let's see if we can aim them properly. But yeah, oh, goodbye. Um, so yeah, so um, here's the rest of the house. It's pretty messy right now. You can see everything. Yeah, but yeah, let's see if the heater's still working over here. It's not really that cold outside, but that's the fish tank. I mean, I got another two fish tank over here, and the cat somewhere burping a lot of that alcohol. I don't know where she is, but the cat's meowing. I don't know if anybody remembers. Oh, maybe some people that were on Twitch when I first moved to Alabama. That I had two cats, and we had Ren, which is the Chihuahua, when I first started living with my wife, now wife, then girlfriend. But we had the Chihuahua, and then we had two cats. And while we were in Texas, sad enough, our cat Bob, we called him Bob because he had a bobtail. And it's like, call him Bob. That's Bob. And it's kind of a reference to, you can't. I think it's more of a reference from like Titan AE, where there was a new Earth and it's Bob. It's like you can't figure any other word to just call him Bob. But Bob died while we were in Texas, and he was a really good cat. And I thought this cat. There's certain things that you feel like you shouldn't say on camera, but look, all houses have problems, but this house had a mouse problem, and I don't think it has one anymore. That cat killed six in one night, and I'm like, Jesus. I mean, like, what's going on? And they're still here. They're still here because my dog Penny will still jump out at things and like catch one every now and then. But they're very scarce now. It's like they do not want to come out. I was like, okay, you know what? That's good because when they come out, they die. Um, that's like something you don't really want to say. Like you have mice, and I'm like, I got mice. Wasn't my home to begin with when I moved in, so we acquired mice. We have required. You hate me. We've had her since we moved from Texas. We had her, and the funny thing is that the house that we used to live at is no longer standing. They tore it down. I'm like, well, finally. It wasn't like the perfect house or anything. It was, you know, it's something that you can live in, and I was very proud of Mary for getting that house and having a place to live on her own. And so when I came to Alabama and I moved in with her, um, the thing was is that reconnecting again. On the first night that I arrived in Alabama, there was this cat that walked down the street and it had no tail. And I just said, look at the little bobtail. And then, like, he kept around, and it's like, okay, you know what? This is our cat now. What do we name it? It's Bob. We let him in the house, and he used to crawl up my desk chair and meet me on the side, and I'd be streaming, and he'd be watching me, and that was Bob. And we got the little fur ball here. So this cat is itty bitty. Itty bitty. Okay, so let me put it this way. Our front door did not shut very well. So if you wanted in our house, if it was not padlocked, you could just push the front door and it would come right open. That's how bad this house was. So I left for work. I locked the bottom lock. I thought I locked the door because I know if you lock the bottom door, it's. I mean, I used to lock the bottom door when I was there because I knew that the freaking door would swing wide open. So go to work, come home, and oh, guess what? Bob has something for you. And so we get home, and Bob is snuggled on the couch with a small, silverish, grayish, and brownish spot cat. Like, did this thing come from? We can't just throw it out on the street. It's not right. We want to get rid of it. It's like, okay, you know what? We're just gonna keep the cat, and that's how we acquired two cats. We acquired two cats because one cat didn't want to go away, and we acquired the second cat because the other cat chose the second cat. And then, we used to move. We moved into another spot here in Alabama, and we acquired Penny, which is the dog that jumps the fence. There's a lot of shots of her and shots of her puppies being born. And Penny used to take Itty Bitty by the back of the neck and drag her into her little pen. She had a little pen that was inside of the kitchen because nobody went inside the kitchen because it really didn't have any lights at this place. We It was a fixer up, and we were kind of buying it. It didn't work out, but Penny would drag the cat into the pen. So, needless to say, that these two cats, this cat and Penny, don't get along very well. And Bob is no longer with us. I buried him behind my grandmother's house next to a river, and just said, hey, it sucks. It was a good cat, and then so being back in Alabama today, because I'm rambling on. I have nothing left to do. But being back in Alabama today, I noticed that my dog Bear was getting out of the pen. So it's like, okay, God, it's another cold night. It's wet. It's raining. I'm gonna get sick again. And so I go outside. First off, I had food in my hand. I was like, okay, that's how I catch you this time. And I put him back in the pen. And I was like, I don't know how you're getting out, but I think it's because of the house that we put in there. So I decided to take the house out. I was like, okay, you know what? That's not how you're getting out because he got out again. And so I tempted him with a pork chop, got him in my arms. This 30-pound dog, 35-pound dog, really short, really furry, bunch of muscle, carried inside the house. He's in the bathroom right now, and then Cujo's outside by himself. Which I mean, Cujo is lanky. He can jump, but I'm not too worried about him. I mean, I know he's sad right now because he's not with any other dog. But I think we're just gonna have to get collars for them, for shot collars, and just you know just deal with something. I know my wife wants to put a gate around the house so people don't come into the house. So we're gonna have to probably deal with the city for that one. Say, hey, we want to build a gate, blah blah, this and that. And I don't know if we're gonna build a gate around the entire property or just a gate around just where the place that we don't want people to be, which is basically our house. Because the property is actually pretty big. Um, and that cat is just gonna jump. I hope that cat does not get into that. Uh, is she watching the fish? That's funny. I've never actually seen her jump up there. But yeah, so Bear got out today and twice, and so I gave him a pork chop. He's he's fine, and I'm gonna give him some more food and some water in there, and just have a good old time in there in the bathroom right now. It's a small little room, but it's better that I know that he's in there, not running on the street somewhere. And we think that the first thing that we're gonna do put put my bottle on the plate. I think the first thing we're gonna do is get a collar for him, get a shot collar. I don't know how humane a shot collar really is, but you know, my grandfather had a electric fence next to what was it, the air unit over there in Texas, because I guess the dogs decided that it would be fun to chew on the cords and stuff. So he decided to get a wired fence. It's like not even. It's a foot tall. It's a foot tall. And the first day that my dog went out there, she shocked herself and she ran into the fence instead of away from the fence. And she shocked herself pretty good, but she never went back. I had to turn the fence off, step over the fence, and push her back out, and then turn back on the fence. And then she never went back. But Bear, the funny thing is that Bear actually went to the fence. His fur is so dense that just didn't bother him. And that's what I'm. Guess what I'm gonna have a problem with. I'm hoping that the shot collar will actually do something to where he's not allowed to cross a certain point of the fence, and he doesn't. He's not able to get across it real quick. So, time will tell what happens. Hey, I've been talking for 39 minutes. No viewers, no thumbs up. Let's see what we got here. I don't know. No, I don't know what's going on here. Let's try this. Oh, let me try this stuff because I'm bored. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, bubbles? Really, YouTube? Really, YouTube? Really, YouTube? You know, yeah. Um, Happy New Year! Yay! It's been New Year's for a couple of days. That's Dream Glamour 8mm. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. I really do like that. Documentary. A silver screen. Haunt. Oh, come on. That's just negative. But that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I could do stuff like this. This actually looks weird. I don't know. I don't know if it shows up on here, but the sketch. I mean, I don't know if I put this bottle in front. Can you tell what I'm drinking? I can. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But can it read the label? We're gonna see if it can read the label now. Yeah, it can read the label. That's pretty cool. Hey, you can see the house now because you can't see anything else. Can you see the floor? Can you please see the floor? Oh, you can see the floor. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see. We can switch it around. See what the fish look like. The cat. Spot on the floor. Tile. Plastic bag. You can't see the plastic bag. Can you not see the plastic bag? So I'm just getting bored now. Um, so yeah, yeah, the house. Ooh, it's a window. That's not a window. It's a window, but it's not a window. That's a window. That's a window. That's a window, but it's not a window. All right. um, I've had enough fun with this stupid thing. um, yeah, that's this is actually pretty weird because I just look different. That's something you'll never catch me doing is doing that because I got bad teeth. I'm stupid. Oh, I'm having too much fun. Having too much fun. But yeah, like Happy New Year. I don't know what's going on. But anyways, yeah, it's just another day. It feels like. Um, Let me see. I'm just still kind of like looking at this crap. If I had enabled Flash, I guess. If I enabled Flash, I mean, I guess it would look better on me. What if I go back to Sketch? I don't know if enabling that actually does anything. You know, I don't know if like would disable Flash. See, it really doesn't do anything when you're on this thing. But yeah, I don't know if it does anything with this one. You can see more of a glow. I glow more. Just playing around with settings. But I think that's it. I mean, most people are gonna stick around for the whole um thing because I have nothing to do, and I guess I'm gonna go to bed after this because drinking a little bit of this alcohol, and I get sleepy after a couple of sips of alcohol. I just get sleepy. I mean, like I said, I can keep drinking. I just get sleepy. Oh, I gotta take this thing off. That's hurting my eyes. But that light was pretty good. Like I don't know if it works like this. Okay, rotate device. I don't know if it works like that, but this is basically supposed to how it's supposed to look with the lighting and stuff. But um, the actual lighting, I haven't been in front of my lighting for at least 3 months. So like doing that, it hurts my eyes. I gotta get back used. Gotta get back and get used to it. I think I'm gonna try to get some better lighting because our room, the playroom, or the game room has no light in it. There's one singular light, and that's in the freaking middle of the room, the exact middle of the room, and that's all that's in there. And so there's a lot of things that we can do. Excuse me, I'm just. But yeah, there's a lot of things we can do in that game room, and like I said, I hope I can actually get into it and show you all the game room. What's in it now is my desk is up. Actually, my desk is up and sturdy, I should say. A lot sturdier than it has been in a while, but there's certain things that I need to do to it, and it needs to be done, and that's basically all I gotta say. Just things need to be done, and you know, I I need a new desk. That's basically it. I need a new desk. I need a new setup, and I need a new chair. And sitting in these desk chairs aren't doing it for me because my back is not. These chairs aren't made for my back. That's basically it. I gotta find a really decent chair for my back. Because I constantly move. I'm not too sure if y'all have ever noticed this, but I constantly move, and it's because my back and my tailbone. I can't do it. But I can sit in sit in a certain spot for a certain time. Like I can sit in like a lazy boy, and I'll be fine because there's cushions. But nope, nothing else. But anyways, guys, it's been 47 minutes and 30 something seconds. 40 seconds now. And I think I'm done because I really don't have much to say anymore. I can keep on going about talking about nothing. But guys, the most of this conversation or this video was in the beginning, and I'm not any more drunker than I was when I first started. So happy New Year's, and take it easy. And remember, always have fun. What you do here on YouTube. I think that's my slogan. I don't know. Forget it. See you guys.